Yeah, and we are live for this week. So, um, but yeah, you're absolutely right in terms of like, oh man, the news, the COVID is basically wiped from the media in terms of like reporting anything, numbers, anything. Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, oh man, yeah. This week also, just a quick side note: Estonia also eased the restrictions about COVID actually. So Estonia lifted all of the timely restrictions because you can now, because it used to be past 11 I think was the thing that you cannot have any establishments open for the public, but now you can from this week. And vaccine passes, they don't need to ask them basically. Those are, the mask is still here, and for good reason. And yeah, the distance holding is still here because yeah, of course it makes sense. And but yeah,
I like how I managed to avoid all the different waves that existed
yeah,
in the
that's
past of
absolutely.
COVID. And then just as just as Estonia started to ease restrictions, I got sick.
Well, yeah,
Very
okay.
bad.
I mean, I was pretty close actually also myself in the past a week. Yeah, this was a week ago. My mom got it also, and this was, I was pretty sure that I had it, but apparently I
Mm-hmm.
didn't, and I dodged that bullet. Well, me and Melissa and Luna, all three dodged that bullet. Luckily, even though we were together in a room technically, and so was my brother, and he didn't, because he and they're living in the same building, and they didn't get it. They
Yeah.
both tested all negative, and so did we. So which is really surprising, and I don't know. Yeah, I guess it wasn't that close. I guess, or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
Very random.
extra, absolutely extra points for my lovely co-host for writing this one out in terms of not feeling the bestest, but still
Uh,
managing
extra
to do.
social points. Yeah.
Yeah,
Extra.
and
What's the social point system in Estonia?
yeah, and just to note also the internet connection. There's some kind of, I think maybe your Wi-Fi or something is off today also, because I think your Wi-Fi has also COVID or something, because
I would not be surprised.
yeah, because the audio and the video is like, yeah, from my side also. So if you're watching this, then you know that I'm seeing and hearing also some crackling noises and some robot voice, maybe a little bit, but we'll see. Maybe it
Maybe it
gets,
will ramp up. It will
maybe it
ramp
will.
up.
Yeah, like Netflix, snap into place and
The hamster that is running in the wheel will
it's a
pick
hamster.
up the
Yeah,
pace.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's the series of tubes, right? The
Yeah,
internet is
yeah, yeah. The internet tubes, yeah.
the internet tubes.
Work.
Uh,
We need to download more internet. We need to
uh,
download more RAM.
yeah. Oh man. Especially, yeah, yeah, yeah. Uh, yes. What I wanted to do. Yes, this one.
It's been a while since we had a stream together, wasn't it? The last time you did the stream
Yeah,
was when you did
I did
the
the Apple
the
thing.
Apple event, yeah.
I did the Apple thing in the last time. Yeah,
saw you were streaming, but it was the day I came from work, and I was like, should I like ask if maybe I can just join you with a voice call and just like
Mm-hmm.
go through the event like that without a camera? But I was like, it's fine. You can do it.
Yeah, I
What
mean,
was your, you know,
yeah,
excitement, lack of excitement, interest?
yeah. Basically, the summary was, uh, what did I say? I think the most likely thing I would buy is actually the monitor at some point, the new studio monitor, because I'm looking to buy a monitor, but again, it's 60 hertz, which I don't like. I would love higher refresh rate. This is the one thing that is holding it back, because I would love to get a higher resolution monitor, because other than 1440p that I have right now, which is the ultra wide one, which is really wide, but and really. Oh yeah, the I think the Wi-Fi cut out also. All right, so but yeah, the Mac Studio, I don't need that power, basically, but yeah, it's definitely the most exciting one. The Mac computer, for me at least. I mean, and for the internet, I guess, because most people are mostly stoked about that. So it's like something new and powerful and stuff. So it's yeah, but
But are people more
what?
excited about Mac Studio or the new slash not new chip that they announced?
Yeah, the new chip, yeah, the Ultra. Oh man,
They
but
just
then okay,
combined them, sir. They
yeah,
just
yeah, they combined them, which is like, what? The
who
power.
has ever done this before?
Yeah, exactly. The chiplet design that certain other companies have been doing for years, like AMD and stuff, but
Yeah,
nope, nobody's doing it. But yeah. But so this confirms basically the theory that was even before the stream out there, that the Mac Pro will have like 4 of them. So So yeah, that's almost certainly, but maybe not, because there was a interesting point in the presentation,
yeah,
um, which was the he was Johnny or something. He said a sentence that this is the last addition to the chip family.
yeah.
But what about the Mac Pro? Doesn't the Mac Pro get some kind of a new chip? But I guess they're meaning that they will refresh the whole 4 chips, like M1, M1 Pro, M1 Max, M1 Ultra, all the 4 ones. They will do like M2, I guess, then, or something for the next one, for the Mac Pro, and I guess. I guess that's the idea. But
Or Mac Pro can just have a bunch of M1 Ultras in it. Two M1
yeah,
Ultras.
but makes way more sense to have just 4 of them as a one chip. But I don't
Four
know.
M1 Maxes is one M1
Well, yeah, like,
M1 Pro Max Ultra.
oh man, yeah,
Ultra Pro Max.
the naming scheme. That's I don't like that. I don't like that.
M1 Infinite.
Yeah, like, what is, yeah, the me and Lord's film was the one coming up with some names in the last stream when I was doing the Apple event, like M1 Super Duper Mega Ultron M1 or something.
Yeah.
Who knows? But yeah, Super
I don't
Duper.
mind it that much, but it's like very arbitrary in the sense that like why
Yeah.
is Pro weaker than Max?
Yes, exactly. That's what I mean. I feel like
Ultra
yeah, exactly.
higher than Max.
I feel
It's
like
just
also, if you have Max, in my mind, would be like technically better than Ultra, because Max is to the maximum. I doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, it's just arbitrary market based.
Yeah, just ultra.
Anyway, but it's fine. Where is my M2 MacBook Air with new redesign though?
Yeah,
Where?
yeah,
Tim,
yeah.
Speedy.
There were so many rumors about like the laptop getting refreshed also. Oh my god, Luna is going absolutely nuts right now, and I don't know if you can even hear this, but
Yeah,
can you?
yeah.
Oh, you can. Okay, okay, yeah, because the oh maybe because the I have the NVIDIA AI sound noise cancellation thing.
Oh, but I
May
can't hear the even Luna.
That's really interesting because she's so close. She's literally like going absolutely nuts right now, and not that far actually. So it's
The
like
active noise cancellation.
they
The active baby noise cancellation.
that it's so impressive. Like I can hear it through the headphones very clearly, even because she's quite loud and right. You cannot pick it up with this mic. What the hell? Very impressive. Very
Yeah.
weird. But yeah. Anyway, so, uh, but yeah, basically iPhone green color meh. Uh, I feel
They just continue releasing very like unappealing colors, in my opinion. I don't know, it's just it's like what's it like camouflage green? It's like a swampy green color. No, thank you.
yeah.
No thanks.
Yeah, even so far the internet seems to agree that the blue color is still the elite color, the Pacific.
Yeah,
What's the Sierra blue? Oh yeah, Sierra blue was the official name of the color.
agreed.
Yeah, and that's apparently still the best color. And but yeah, anyway. Um,
The M1 iPad Air.
that's a nice tablet. I mean, that's the best tablet that anybody needs ever, basically. But high refresh would be nice, but eh.
But they also need
On
to
a
sell like
tablet,
pros
I
and
mean, yeah.
iPad Max.
Sorry.
It would be nice, but they also need to sell iPad Pros. So
Yeah,
I don't think iPad Air is going to get high refresh rate screens anytime soon.
yeah. Uh, maybe
I
that.
want an iPad Pro with M2 or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and also with the mini LED display that the large iPad got. The 11-inch iPad Pro.
Oh, okay.
I
Oh,
want that.
yeah. Oh man, I forgot to open the chat. Loads of film is going crazy in the chat already.
Oh
Yes.
no, I also
And
forgot.
Mikael. Oh my god, they're all here. Hello, TekTokers. Can we turn audio up for Kyrylo? Oh, yes.
Oh my.
My bad, a little bit. Yeah. The problem is, yeah. Because of the mic situation, yeah, Kyrylo needs to be quite a bit quieter to be equal with me. So
Yeah.
that's it. It doesn't help. Like if I put the
And I
both of
also turned
on the
off the
same
chat.
level, it's like Kyrylo will be way louder than me. So it's like that's a balance that I. But yeah, thank you for the feedback, Mikael. I did it now, and maybe now it's fine? Question mark. Hopefully. Let me know if it's not. I think Steam should have that kind of a button somewhere. Ultra Pro Max. We can't hear Kyrylo also not too well. Oh yeah,
Ultra Pro Max.
Ultra Pro Max. Oh man,
I
yeah.
kind of envision this that there is like a separate department that exists in Apple at Apple who
It comes up with the names, or what?
they have like very heated debates of like which comes first. You know,
Oh yeah,
Is Max more cool than
Yeah,
Ultra and
yeah, and
so on and so forth?
yeah, and right next door is the Department of Color. Also, like, no, green is the best color. No, Sierra Blue is the best. Anyway, yeah.
Discussions about it.
Yeah, just heated discussions about what's the next color of the iPhone.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, sounds like ladies' hygiene products. Ultra Pro Max. Yeah, Michael, you could be working in Obe or something. Audio is good now. No, perfect. Yes, thank you very much. Awesome.
Excellent. Seems like
Excellent.
internet
Excellent.
also, the hamster started to run
Yeah,
faster. So
probably. Yeah.
we're
So
good to
yeah,
go.
I think when you're in the living room, the Wi-Fi is not that great. Maybe question mark, because yeah, as
It's
soon
not
as you
possible because the router is closer to me right now.
that's yeah, I realize that, but that's not necessarily a good thing in all of the cases, but most
Uh,
like, but yeah, yeah, I know, because it if you're like really close, then it's a even a kind of a problem basically, because the antenna pickup pattern is a little bit, but yeah, you're not that close, so it's like it shouldn't be an issue, but I don't know,
yeah.
there is something off with the, I think, the Wi-Fi or something, but I don't know, who
Maybe
knows.
Discord. Maybe my Discord is not
Maybe the
updated. I
Discord,
don't
yeah,
know.
yeah, could be
It's
ultra super
interesting.
power, super pro max. Yeah, that's the analog Wi-Fi. Yeah, I would yeah. That's
Yeah.
a analog Wi-Fi, also known as a Ethernet cable. Just a,
And I still have the what were
uh,
those models called? The super ones, like the old internet.
oh, I can barely hear you, but yeah, that's sorry, the Ethernet.
Like those old modems that had
Mm-hmm.
internet. What was it called?
Had
The
DSL. Uh, uh,
DSL modem?
uh, ADSL, I think, or something. Yeah, like a dial-up,
Yeah, yeah,
dial-up.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So that's
Mm-hmm.
basically what this is the fantasy that we are selling this
Oh
episode.
man, imagine like introduce like showing a video call in those days to people that
Yeah,
like literally were struggling to make a phone call basically.
yeah. As far as I'm concerned, people should be happy that our pictures even move on the screen.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
be
just put,
thankful, be
yeah,
grateful for
yeah,
that.
exactly, that's that. Oh my god, that would be oh, that's a stream. Like, just take two pictures of two people and record a phone call and put them together. Just
Yeah,
pictures with a phone call, and that's the stream.
yeah, no, yeah.
Wow.
Isn't that what like normally happens when like in like even TV shows where like they can't have a video call with a guest, so they just like put a photograph of them
Well, yeah. Okay.
and just kind of have a
Yeah.
voice.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
Maybe
true.
next stream is gonna be like that. It's just static images and our voices over it.
Oh man. Yeah, you're most dial-up best. Oh, most amazed connection of my life is dial-up. Wow, Lotus Film, you're really in the nostalgia camp for a lot of stuff. I love
Even I remember
I love
dial-up
that.
internet,
Oh yeah, absolutely.
and I'm
I
like, what?
logging into my RuneScape account with dial-up.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Those
And then
were
also,
those were the days.
and all the internet had like this our connection with phones. So every time you would have a phone call on your landline, the
Mm-hmm.
internet would drop.
Oh
I
yeah.
still don't understand the connection between the two, but yeah, that would be
Oh
the
yeah.
case.
Oh man.
Wow.
Anyway,
People
today,
get used to good things very quickly, you know. Like imagine not having it, good internet nowadays.
yes.
That would be horrible.
moving like I'm drinking today. I'm drinking Kong Strong again with the little brand because but this is a new flavor called mojito
Uh-huh.
question mark.
Sure.
Well, yeah, lime and peppermint. So I don't know. I
Does it taste good?
the most thing the best thing I like about this is the price, honestly,
Okay.
because it tastes like a generic energy drink, like all of them, but for 49 cents or something like that. Not bad. Or was it more? Oh, I could be wrong.
90 cents.
Sorry.
How much was it?
Sorry. Once again, because the Wi-Fi.
Oh, what? How much did you say it cost?
Oh, I might be wrong. 49.
Ah, 49. Okay, well that's cheap, yeah.
That's.
Cool.
Might be wrong. Maybe wait. I need to. Can I? Oh yeah, I cannot find anything on this little website because there's no search, which is like, what? You cannot
Uh,
search on the whole website for
what website are you talking about?
Little for the.
Oh, you got it in little. Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. This is from Little and okay. The cola can is 29 cents for 300 milliliters, but the yeah, it's not on the specials. So and I cannot search on this website, so I don't know how much it was. I can't remember.
Really?
How can you
29 cents? What?
uh 39 cents for a can of cola? Yeah. Well,
That's cheaper
not
than
not
other stores,
not
right?
not like Coca-Cola. Just
Oh, okay, okay. I
yeah,
was like,
yeah,
what?
yeah, 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 yeah.
What?
That's what I mean. Like 29 cents for a freeway cola. That's
Oh, okay, okay. I was like, what? They're like crazy.
yeah. That's what I mean. The most surprising thing for me, it's like they're pretty cheap, but the quality is not complete garbage.
Okay,
Yeah, that
that's good.
which I like because I don't know. I kind of dig. Anyway, but yeah, how can you have a website in the year 2022 without a search? You cannot search on this website. If
Mhm. Fantastic.
what?
Loving that.
Anyway, but yeah,
Anyway.
yes, tastes like a mojito basically, and is an energy drink. All right, so
Yeah.
Saksa Boyd. Yeah, I don't know what do you mean loads of film exactly, but I don't know.
I mean,
You're
it is.
drinking this week what? Coffee,
That's
water,
Pepsi.
Pepsi?
Pepsi. Yeah.
Did you see the new Pepsi flavor in US
No.
that they launched? What was it? New, I don't remember the name. New Pepsi flavor. Nitro. Yes, that was the.
Okay.
Yeah, and
And
apparently,
what does
yeah,
it taste like?
apparently amazing. If you believe the internet.
Okay.
But no way of knowing because only in the US.
No, but what does it taste
So
like?
yeah, so it's a white can. Oh my god. What? This I cannot even. Yeah, it's like a white can like this. So it's like or oh, this is a cafe or something. Anyway, some kind of a nitro Pepsi, which is like apparently amazing. The first ever nitrogen infused cola or something.
Okay.
I
I
don't
want
know.
to try it.
Yeah, I would love to try it, but yes. Anyhow, all right, let's get down to business then, I guess.
Yeah.
Uh,
Let us.
l- let us wait. I wanted to see if the Oh yeah, this. Oh, Facebook, Twitch works also. Yes, very good. Okay, perfect.
Good.
Good. So, quality shit at the moment. I drink tap water sponsored by my personal borehole well. Oh wow, you have your own well. Lol
Nice.
film, you're the man. You're the man. Yeah, I need to get my own garden also going here in this house, but yeah,
Yeah.
another project for another time. But for now, yeah, so the news. For the
Yeah.
first time ever, which is really surprising to me at least. I feel like this, for me, this is probably the biggest news of the week. Facebook allows war posts urging violence against Russian invaders. So hate speech against Russians and death threats are, for the first time ever, okay on
I do
Facebook.
believe this is outdated news. I think they went back on it.
Oh, you might. Well, yeah, everything. You might be right. I need to. But yeah, that's what I. That's the latest. What I heard. How
Yeah.
can I find this? Basically,
Quite controversial.
Facebook.
Well, the initial their reaction.
Uh, um, hate speech, Russian, I guess, or something. War posts. Oh, abandoning its hate speech policy. There is some things also going on. Yeah. Yeah. Encourages death speech. Oh my God, these are U.S. leaders. Oh my God. Yeah, there are definitely more, but yeah, again, this makes more sense because if it's a clickbait title, people click on it. If it's true, because that's the more clickbaity than it's when it's not, so that comes up in Google more because people click on it. So yeah. Uh okay, there's definitely some maybe it's not a thing.
I think
You
it was a thing for like a short
yeah,
period of time,
the
but I think
UN
they went back on it.
condemn the United Nations condemns it actually. So yeah, I don't know. Facebook maybe might be yeah backpedaling basically on the decision. But yeah, if it's not true,
Yeah.
maybe it is. I don't know. But yeah, they will. They probably don't know themselves actually. But but I guess if you're that big of like Facebook, then I would say it makes more sense to maybe not allow it technically because I don't know. Well, speaking purely from like a company standpoint, but without my personal feelings taken into account. But yeah, yeah, maple
If they
juice.
have a policy, then of course they shouldn't allow it.
Well,
It's
yeah.
not like they aren't allowing people to share, whatever, like
Mm-hmm.
evidence of like I don't know, war crimes and
Yeah.
destruction that is happening. But like yeah, if they have a policy against hate speech, that yeah, like war criminals, I suppose should not be excluded from these policies, even
Oh,
if they are war criminals.
yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. So, but yeah, but maybe this will be still a thing. Who knows? But yeah, this is absolutely. I'm pretty sure they allowed it for even for a brief time because I saw some posts on Facebook about this. So yeah, but that's a
Yeah.
first for the Meta company. Anyway, there's also news from Twitter, because Twitter launches a privacy protected site on dark web to bypass Russia's block. So basically, that is also kind of mind blowing to me, because Twitter took the effort to make a dark web version of itself. So apparently the dark web is that mainstream now, I guess, that they put effort into developing this, basically. So it works on the Onion router browser, basically. And I think the website itself was like twitter.onion or something like that, but not completely sure. But yeah, I haven't been to the dark web ever, actually, which is kind of, I don't know, apparently a controversial take, because how mainstream it is that even Twitter needs to develop for it, apparently, because they still want to, well, yeah, of course they want to be in the country, but I guess that's the way to do it now, to move over to the dark web, I guess. Yeah.
Well, yeah, if Russia is
Yeah.
suppressing media in the country, then yeah, I mean,
Yeah. Instead of .com.
it's kind of very punk of them to do that. You know, they have to do that. But yeah, if Russians are gonna have so little access to information outside of Russian official channels, then yeah, I mean, it's kind of
Yeah.
a big deal. Then Twitter does that.
Mm-hmm.
Good for them. Good for them.
Yeah. And moving on with the social media train right now, it's Instagram. Look at all these Instagram influencers who are in tears right now that their account is being shut down in Russia. Oh my god. Oh. The Wi-Fi problems are getting serious.
I
Oh
don't
no.
understand.
What
Me
is...
no understand.
Yeah.
Getting like
Yeah, I'm
full fat 500 megs download and upload that I'm supposed to get from our
Yeah.
internet.
I
So
I'm
what is
I'm
the problem then,
I
perhaps? Are we being jammed by Russians? Is that what's happening?
oh my god.
Are they
Yeah.
trying to suppress the media
Yeah, the press,
in
the
the
free
state?
media, right? This is the free media that is broadcasting the truth. Oh, you're the gray wall. Kyrylo is back now. Okay, that's good.
I just, me don't understand. I have strong connection and full speed and low latency.
I don't know.
So what is the problem?
I don't know. Yeah, is your internet
Make
being
it make sense.
heavily used by
Should
Morris?
should we try to
Do the
do
call again?
something with Discord? Yeah.
Okay, but
I'm
I don't
gonna
know.
like
You can call me again, I guess.
I'm gonna like
for-
hard shut down Discord and see if there are any updates and stuff.
Yeah,
Okay, I'll be
go
back
ahead.
in a second.
I can still do the
Apologize for the
thing.
technical difficulties.
Technical difficulty. Yeah,
We'll
yeah.
be back to our regularly scheduled programming.
Yeah, I will
in
be
a
still
second.
here. So no worries.
Okay, you can talk about
Yeah.
how punk Twitter is right now.
Yeah. Anyway, oh, hello. Two seams. But yeah, Instagram. So, Olga Buzhova, which is like a Russian influencer, 36 years old, shows the reality TV star sobbing. 23 million followers. Oh no. Somebody's downloading porn. Yeah, apparently. Apparently. I don't know.
Hello.
Oh, what? Oh.
Something happened with my stream's camera. Somebody's downloading porn.
Yeah,
I believe so. I'm sorry. I checked activity monitor
because
on
I
my
mean,
laptop.
if the Russian curtain extends to the Baltics,
Can you imagine?
you need to stack up on porn, right?
Uh-huh. If the well, I mean, technically, I suppose that if Russia's going to legalize piracy and such, then
Yeah,
I guess you
yeah,
don't
that's
because
that's a
they'll
story.
have.
That's a story also here on this. Yeah, I
Okay,
will.
what are we talking about? Who is this lady? Why is she crying?
Yeah, this is Olga Buzhova,
Uh huh.
36 years old, sobbing on Instagram or yeah, this is on Instagram. Yes, so because she's losing her followers. Tragic.
Okay.
Meanwhile, literally people are dying, but
Okay, and
sure,
what is she? What does she do?
something like this, I guess. I don't know.
Okay.
Something like this, I guess. So bikini pictures, and here's
Oh,
another.
oh,
Yeah, here's another uh, an unnamed Russian beauty blogger. Unnamed. Okay, interesting. Anyway, yeah, all those people are losing their jobs right now, basically. Okay, yeah, because
sure.
sure. No, I just
I mean,
wanted.
I wish I could. I mean, I understand that it's not ideal, but I wish I could sympathize with them, but yeah, compared
People.
to their struggles,
Yeah,
you know.
exactly. So I just wanted to poke fun at those people a little
Yeah,
bit
yeah.
right
There's
now.
there's a lot of stuff like that. Yeah, it's happening,
Yeah.
but people are. My understanding is that Russians are getting more angry at everybody else. Not at their government, but everybody else around. Russia.
Yeah, because
They're innocent victims
yeah,
of an
that's
evil Western conspiracy,
yeah.
which is
What
okay.
is the rationale for those people? What okay, they hear and see the propaganda.
Yeah.
What is the reason, unless the Russian propaganda is like, yeah, they're doing it for everybody now that is anyway connected to, like, I'm pretty sure they are like propaganda is saying like, yeah, this is happening also in Ukraine and any other country because for whatever reason.
I
And
wouldn't know that. You
I
think?
they have to say something like this, right? Otherwise they can't be
Oh yeah.
saying.
You think how are they explaining these
Yeah,
things?
yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. Like, how
That's
are
the
they
question.
explaining this basically? Like, what is happening in Russia? Like, I'm pretty sure they are saying, like, yeah, the whole Eastern Europe is happening right now. Something like this or something. It's
Yeah.
not only happening in Russia or something.
Yeah.
What like what is the explanation basically?
Yeah.
If they are saying it's only happening in Russia, what could be the possible reason for it then for to
I
broadcast for
wonder.
the people basically?
I wonder what could be the
Yeah,
reason. Yeah.
yeah. They I'm
It's tough. It's tough. It's people who are it's
yeah.
very clear. This past week or so, or more than a week. I mean, where are we? It's already 22nd,
This is
21st. Yeah,
the
day of war.
21st day of being
Which is,
yeah.
by the way, still happening. In case somebody maybe forgot about it,
Oh
still
yeah.
happening.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. So
The war that people thought was gonna take maximum a week is still happening.
yeah, apparently there was some kind of a rumor that Russia officially said to China that this because China is connected to the trade because trade is interrupted in this because of this. They knew the trade will be interrupted and that they apparently rumor, very heavy rumor, who knows, I don't know, they said to China like, yeah, this will take maximum 3 days or something,
Yeah,
and you don't have to worry about the economic, basically the trade thing being stalled for that long or something. Yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah, first 3 weeks in, so yeah.
The problem is that like yeah, Lotus of Film kind of basically covered everything they wanted to say. They may have, they may be an Instagram and have Facebook accounts, but they're still under influence of Russian propaganda.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly. When you live,
Well, yeah, of
like
course.
it seems strange because you know the majority of Russian propaganda machine comes from television, and like
Oh yeah, and Facebook ads and Instagram ads and every kind of social media ads, Telegram ads, and which are
yeah,
really cleverly disguised as not to be an ad. Like Twitter is the most like uh I feel
is
like the
our
most
internet okay? I feel like we're okay-ish. I don't want to jinx it.
uh
I haven't seen. Are we? I don't know.
who said what?
Whatever.
What? Oh. Uh
Oh,
I don't know.
yeah.
The stream still works?
It seems to be working, yeah.
Yeah. I
Um, yeah, I've been thinking about it a lot. Like, for how many years this has been going on,
mhm.
you know, is this gonna have some impact on your
Oh.
just connection with reality and like how you understand what's happening, you know? And for like regular Russians or for the soldiers who were sent to Ukraine, you know, there
Mhm.
were a lot of these talks that there are a lot of conscripts, you know, 18 to 20-year-old kids basically being sent. And like, if you think about it, if the propaganda has been like, well, it's been for longer than 8 years, but let's pretend that it started 8 years ago when. So since they were 12 to 14 years old, they grew up with this, you know, going on social media, television, hearing from their parents and such, from their peers, and so on and so forth. So like like a large portion of their life was, you know, lived in this kind of environment. So
Mhm.
yeah, like of course it's gonna have an effect on you, and a lot of like
Yeah.
seeing all these soldiers who surrender and you know try to contact their families and you know tell them that like you know there are no Nazis in Ukraine, uh,
Yeah.
and you know all these other different things that Russian propaganda have been telling about us. It's like yeah, even their parents don't always you know believe their own children, right?
Yeah.
So like
Yeah.
they're threatened or you know they're held under what's called like with a gun to their head
Mhm.
to say their things, but like I don't think it's like that at all. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Today, yeah,
There was even a story about like Kohtla-Järve, which is a really tiny town in Estonia, where they have a school where they have children who are like multilingual, well, Russian and then Estonian. So the
yeah,
Russian parents were telling the kid about the things that are happening from the Russian side. So they completely propaganda to the kid, and the kid goes to the Estonian school, and the teacher is telling like, uh, "No, this is happening." So and the kid got like completely confused. The parents are telling the Russian side, and the teacher is telling
yeah.
the Western side technically. So it's like, what? What is
Was the
going on?
child under propaganda or was the teacher?
No, the kid was complete.
Oh yeah,
The kid was from the parents because the parents at home watch Russian media, and they were like, yeah, and the teacher was, no, there's a war going on right now in Ukraine, by the way, and
yeah,
the kid was completely confused. Yeah, here in
yeah,
Estonia.
yeah, 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 yeah. I think you underestimate the just
Yeah,
severity of
that's yeah,
what's
exactly.
happening. Not what's happening in Ukraine, but what happened with Russian people.
Mm-hmm.
Like with modern technology and you know the comprehensiveness. so to speak, of this propaganda
Mm-hmm.
machine. Like when this is all over, hopefully this will end with like Putin being removed from power and stuff. There's gonna be
Yeah.
like there's gonna be like or gonna have to be like a massive effort to basically you know de I don't know what to call it, like de-radicalize, I guess, Russians, to like remove the
Mm-hmm.
brainwash effect that they are under.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be like
Oh
Germany in 1940s Germany all over again.
yeah. They're gonna take down the media wall or something. I don't know.
Yeah, it's gonna be like crazy. It's gonna be traumatic.
Yeah.
It's
No.
gonna be very. It's gonna be.
It's.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. There was this week was also the okay. I didn't put it in, but the brave woman who went held up the sign in the most pro Kremlin news site live on TV.
Yeah.
Yeah, which um, I feel I heard a story that she got like 30,000 rubles a fine technically, or 50,000 or something,
She did. Yeah.
and there was some kind of a joke in the internet, like basically like, and the woman responded to the fine like, "Oh, thank God, I thought you were asking for real money," basically, because
Yeah.
because the
Yeah. She did.
because the ruble is nothing worth. Um,
It's about $200, 200 something dollars at this point. With the 30,000 or whatever. Yeah. She was. She was. Yeah. But yeah, it's gonna be. It's gonna be. Well, at least it's gonna be Russian problem at that point, not like Ukrainian. Thankfully.
mm-hmm.
It's still difficult. My parents told me like a very sad story. How one of my brother's friends' mom
Mm.
recently killed herself, basically.
Oh wait,
In
what?
the light of everything that's happening, yeah, she just broke, as I understand.
Sorry, who was this exactly? Your
My brother's friend's mom.
wow, and
Yeah,
she was living in Ukraine,
yeah.
or
She was living in Odessa
okay,
with everybody else. And that is
wow,
considering that like Odessa is doing pretty well, all things considered. But yeah, I think
okay,
she
mm-hmm.
just broke.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah,
So it's
yeah,
gonna be, yeah. Of course, it's difficult, like psychologically
yeah,
difficult.
yeah. I hope that Russia will have free media in the next 20 years. Government can change, political situation can be fine, but there is no will to have free society. Yeah, of course. Yeah, absolutely. They're gonna fight everything that they possibly can for how long they can, basically.
Are
That
they? I don't even know if there is enough.
well, they're gonna try. I mean, they're gonna try to fight
Are there
it.
enough people willing to do that? I don't know if there are.
Yeah,
I've been
that's
trying to like look
uh,
into what like
yeah.
inner Russian discourse is right now. Maybe
Mm-hmm.
among people who aren't like the full-on Kremlin propagandist, but like just
Yeah. That TV scandal, maybe FSB made action. Uh,
sure, it could be. I don't know.
uh, what do you mean? Like, do you mean the FSB did it, or what do you mean by that? Clodosophiel made
Organized
that.
it. Yeah, it's very hard to like. There's a lot of tension right now in Russia between like army, FSB, um, the intelligence services and such, because like they're basically trying to find who's responsible for what's happening in the sense that like nobody was expecting to have a 3 week long war and counting.
Yeah,
So they're
yeah.
trying to find like who is responsible, who is to blame for that.
Okay.
Or the 5 different heads of FSB. Uh, were changed since the war started, and like yeah, it's like very the inner situation inside Kremlin itself is
Yeah, Lotus Film
yeah.
sent me a news article
Yeah.
that
If
I.
I'll say this much. If there is ever some sort of like, let's say, unnatural change in power in Russia.
Mhm.
Well, unnatural. What is natural in Russia? I mean, the power
Yeah.
never changes, so it's always changes unnaturally. It is probably going to happen as a result of some kind of, behind the scenes moment, whether it be
Oh yeah.
army instigated or security services instigated. But yeah,
Mhm.
so I can totally see that,
Yeah.
because
Absolutely. Yeah. There's
there's a
a.
lot of tension traditionally in Russia between, like, let's say police, generally, like police, special services,
Yeah.
military, and politicians. Like, it's very,
Oh
very common.
yeah.
Like, yeah.
All the pressure that the Kremlin is feeling about like from the oligarchs right now, who are like getting their ships seized and stole, well, taken away basically.
Oh no, the
Yeah.
hamsters, the hamsters.
Yeah.
I'm going to turn on the light. It's getting a little bit dark.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Uh. Yes. I don't know what's going on. Why do oligarchs don't want to be at jail? They are all criminals. Well, yeah. That's how they got rich. You won't get rich for like that rich. I mean, in terms of like getting super
I
yachts and
missed.
stuff. Yeah, free society is impossible in Russia at near future. Yeah. Yeah. Just wanted to mention also that well, Instagram, Facebook, all gone, but WhatsApp is still functioning. Still going on. WhatsApp is still one of the messaging app besides Telegram right now, which are up and running. But yeah.
And I actually started to use a little bit Telegram to see what
Mm,
it's like.
what it's all about.
It's fine. Like it's
It's
fine.
a. I feel like yeah, I've been using. Well, I have used Telegram in the past also. So it's. I mean, it's WhatsApp, but I feel
Yeah,
like
yeah,
the
basically.
only difference is that you maybe have more like some channels that you can subscribe to. I guess some kind of a media channels that you can have some kind of a news or something. I guess that's the differentiator, but I'm not completely sure because yeah, I don't subscribe to any of those things.
Yeah, yeah, same. I don't follow any like media, not media, but like news channels and such.
Yeah.
Society is impossible in the near future.
Uh yeah, but
Yeah, I kind of agree with that.
mhm.
Like, notwithstanding the lack of free media and total control of information flows,
Mhm.
like for a free society to exist, like there has to be a certain level of like consciousness that exists in society and like the sense of responsibility, I suppose, for what like your country does, and what the people who represent your country do. And I understand that Putin is all of those things and all of the above, but
Mhm.
like, you know, Russian people are responsible for the things that he has done in the past and keeps doing, whether they like it or not. But I'm not seeing this understanding, and yeah, it's very
Well,
like
yeah.
it's
They
very like we are the victims and we don't want any of that, but also some of us do. But overall,
well, the
yeah,
other half is just brainwashed propaganda people.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So for the free society to happen, they need to be rinsed
Mm-hmm.
the trade routes, and then they can start thinking of like what they want Russia to look like. You know, what they want, where they see Russia
Yeah.
in like I don't know decades. And yeah, of course, it's gonna take a long time. You know, the war is gonna be over. No, when maximum at the latest in like a month,
Mm-hmm.
hopefully sooner.
Yeah.
And then Ukraine will be busy, you know, rebuilding and doing all these things. EU
Mm-hmm.
integration is gonna start probably very like strong. But yeah, and Russians will have to figure it all themselves. Like we can't
Yeah.
really do anything for them.
Yeah. Okay. Let's move on to Pokemon Go is also unplayable in Russia very soon. I don't know. Just wanted to
No, not the Pokemon.
very. I mean, yeah. Just I don't know. I have nothing to say. Like it's just interesting that basically
Why?
games are also like going away. Like well, yeah,
Yeah,
but also one good news is to Google is helping Ukraine right now with
they are. Yeah.
air raid alert system. So it's like the air horn that is blasting outside of the cities that is now built into every Android phone basically. So it's like
Oh,
yeah,
oh,
wi-
interesting.
yeah, which is kind of neat because I mean as soon as they're like then you have constant information about like okay there's a attack coming or something then you need to find shelter or something so just be ready
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
so otherwise
Interesting. Can you
mm-hmm.
turn it off? I
Oh
imagine it would
I'm
be quite annoying if it like keeps because like air alerts
mm-hmm.
can last for hours. So I
oh
imagine.
oh yeah absolutely you can turn down your phone but if you choose to like yeah just one other thing that might save your life even
Yeah, yeah, totally. I mean, like in the sense that like if you
mm-hmm.
are already in the shelter or
Yeah,
something,
yeah,
can you
yeah,
like
yeah.
turn it off?
Yeah,
Can
yeah,
you
yeah.
imagine like listening to your phone on alert for 3 hours straight?
Uh,
It's like
and we'll drain the battery way faster. Yeah,
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 yeah, yeah.
yeah, yeah. I get it. Uh,
No, no Pokestops in Russia, not the Pokemons. Now is go. It's a running joke. Like there you soon of things escalating inside Russia. Like IKEA closed down. There were like crazy lines waiting to like purchase whatever
mm-hmm.
furniture. McDonald's closed down.
Yeah,
There were like hundreds of people waiting in line to buy a burger.
yeah, Vic-
Now Pokestops. It's like,
yeah.
At what point is it gonna be too much?
Maybe.
Which thing is gonna become the straw that breaks the camel's back?
I mean, I think the camel is broken, pretty much. I feel
Yeah,
like.
I feel like that as well, but everybody seems to understand that yet. I feel like maybe Russians are too busy standing in lines right now to understand the severity of like you know the trash hole that they are in. Found themselves in
Yeah,
right now.
yeah, um, yeah. So I mean, I heard like I saw a comment also the babushka in the middle of Russia somewhere in a really small town she will feel the influence in not in weeks but in months probably so but it's definitely coming but yeah they have still no idea basically that this thing is going on and all these companies are pulling out from Russia. But yeah, of course, all the cities, the big cities like St. Petersburg, Moscow, whatever, they absolutely know. I feel like well, okay. I mean, the people who know what is going on, they know, and they will spread the word, I guess. Or but yeah. Anyway, okay, Luna is back and absolutely freaking out still. Oh my god.
She's upset that Pokestops.
Yeah.
Pokemon Go is leaving Russia. Situation
Yeah.
in Russia isn't as bad as the 90s.
Yeah. Uh.
Sure. I would
Mhm.
like to remind everyone that it's been 3 weeks. Three
Yeah.
weeks.
Yeah.
3 weeks,
And
I think, to
oh, your Wi-Fi is straight up. Your
Is
connection,
it my Wi-Fi?
or I don't know. I don't know
I don't know either. That's
because
the thing, because like all
or
the
or maybe Discord. I don't know. I don't know.
I restarted Discord as well.
Yeah. I don't know. My side is okay. I feel like.
Tell you we're being jammed by Russia.
Yeah. I don't know. Anyway, what I wanted to say is, and I already forgot. Oh, the good news. I don't know. I feel like the good news that has been come out of this basically is like how fierce Ukrainians are. I feel like, oh man. Remember, like Russia was technically the third biggest and most powerful army in the world or something after US or and China, I guess, or something. But now it's like they can't even they can't do it. I feel like whatever their plan was, there's like a column of tanks still going on to Kiev, or still trying to do the one thing that they basically wanted to do in 3 days, and they're
Yeah,
still not able to do it in 3 weeks. So
yeah.
it's yeah, Kyrylo lags a bit sometimes and sounds like a robot. Yes, also from my
I
side.
am a robot.
Yeah,
I confess. You
yeah,
got me.
yeah,
Time to take off the mask.
uh, uh,
Yeah, I don't know. I guess people didn't expect it. In a certain sense, I'm more amazed by like how non-military people are behaving themselves, like Ukrainians, who find themselves, no, for example, like in those towns that are under control, technically Russian control,
mm-hmm,
and like how they handle themselves, and just absolutely crazy things, just like walking on like armed people, without any kind of weapons, just like just
yeah,
walking at them and like driving away tanks with just like the bodies, just
yeah,
the amount of people that are coming out. I guess it's
yeah,
I guess it's unexpected for certain people, and I guess it is kind of a little bit surprising for myself as well. But now that I think about it, it's like so much of like Ukrainian culture and history is like basically, about like resisting and
mm,
about resisting the powers who want to like take a bite off of the land that
mm-hmm,
Ukrainian people, or in the past maybe like I don't know, the Russian the Russian
yeah,
people. I
yeah,
mean, it's very that. So
yeah,
yeah, one could say it's in our blood.
yeah, absolutely. And oh man, but yeah, I don't. I feel like
Also, just to clarify, the plans that they had, that they're gonna capture Kiev in 3 days. What
yeah,
a bizarre piece of like absolute and nonsensical bullshit. In retrospect, and not in retrospect, it was such a bizarre like plan. Like, how would that work exactly?
yeah,
Like, there is not enough people in Russian army to capture Kiev. This is just ridiculous. You know, a 3.5 million population city with a
mm,
massive territory. Anyway,
mm-hmm,
well, at this point, clear. There's no way. There's no way Kiev is gonna be captured. There's no way. What else? Kharkiv is gonna be captured. Odessa, like other
mm,
major cities. That's just not possible. Like
yeah,
mathematically not possible.
yeah. I
I guess
yeah.
I guess there is an element of that Russians have a lot of experience of waging wars with tiny countries, which results in very quick and easy no quote unquote for them,
Mhm.
like Georgia,
Yeah.
um, yeah, like the Chechen campaigns that
Mhm.
happened, Moldova, the
Yeah.
Transnistria whole thing, but I mean, everybody, including the top echelon of Russian military, should understand that Ukraine is not
Yeah.
Moldova.
And the third most powerful military in the world.
Yeah, yeah, that it's clear at this point that well, no, it's not clear. It is either that other militaries are even worse and weaker, or yeah, like it's all been fake basically.
Mhm. Yeah.
I feel like Americans should feel very good about themselves right now. Like
Mhm.
seeing that's what happens with Russian military. It's like I imagine
Yeah.
the gap between them is just like like Lotus Ephraim said that the Third World War needs to happen to like whatever become liberated from their bizarre delusions, but like you know like there's no way Russia could fight with multiple like from multiple flanks and angles. With Ukraine,
Mhm.
NATO is just not possible.
Yeah.
The only reason why NATO hasn't yet just intervened is because of the nukes that Russians have.
Yeah. The
Which
chemical
may not
weapons.
work, by the way,
Hmm?
seeing as how the rest of the army is. They
Hmm.
may very well be expired at this point and not even explode. But, nobody wants to test, who is going to test it.
Uh yes. Okay. Let's move on to the next story. As of right now. Yeah, this tweet. Basically, Russia is in the middle of legalizing piracy and torrenting, which is what? Which is really weird and really like, what is even happening? So yeah, because of
Oh no,
the
I'm not watching the Twitch.
uh, or yeah, well, there's a
I see it right now.
yeah. So there apparently there will be a most people are guessing that the most likely outcome from this is basically like a state control, like a Russia controlled torrent site, and which is kind of probably limited to not include everything, but since the sanctions are a thing now, so like I don't know, you want to use Microsoft products, Word or Excel or whatever, then the torrent site, that's the only way, I guess.
I remember that website. Oh my goodness, that brings me
Uh,
back.
yeah. What? There was Oh, I can't remember what. Oh, I opened it. Yeah, this is the. Oh, no, not this one. Where was it? Da 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 da. Can I find it? Okay, I
Russian
don't.
economy is 1.7% of world economy. That is true. That
Mm,
is true. It is funny.
yeah. But yeah, apparently the only way to go for Russians is piracy now, I guess. Good luck, by the way, explaining to your co-workers in the future if you want to use your Microsoft Office Excel products, I guess. I guess that's for the IT people, I guess then.
Uh-huh. Are there any
But
IT people left in Russia at this point, or did they
yeah,
all
that's
leave?
very true. I feel like especially when you're in IT, then Oh man, now is absolutely the last the last straw that broke the camel's back, as you said. Also, like, because if you're an IT person and you literally cannot buy even IT anymore in this country,
Yeah.
what are you even doing there?
Yeah, exactly. What is
What
the
a,
point? Like, that's
like
the thing that I think many people are asking. What is the point of Russia now?
like
You know.
not even hardware, but also software. You cannot even do your work, literally, basically. So it's like, okay, time to move to another country.
Yeah, they'll find work in other places, I'm
Oh,
sure.
absolutely, yeah. IT people, those are the most
Ukraine
need.
will take them.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
I heard
Estonia.
there's like a significant flow of Russians who are trying to apply for Ukrainian
Mm,
residency or citizenship at this point. Yeah, many are
yeah.
trying to go to Serbia. I think is like the hub because Serbia hasn't sanctioned Russia, so you can actually fly to Serbia right now from Russia
Hmm.
with whatever few planes they
Yeah.
have left. You know, so yeah, there's gonna be a massive brain drain from Russia as well.
Oh yeah. And
So yeah.
it's gonna be a completely different wasteland over there, basically. So I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Ukraine and Russia drop neutrality, plan to end war. Blah blah.
yeah. Oh, this is the one. Yeah, route tracker. Route tracker
Yeah,
is
yeah.
the
I was talking about it. Yeah, I remember this website back
yeah.
in my youth days. I actually used it
Really? Okay.
back
I'm
when
okay.
my um no when my pool of media consumption included some Russian content, or like not Russian content
Hmm.
necessarily, but like Russian speaking Russian language content,
Yeah.
like dubbed TV shows and such when my
Hmm.
English wasn't.
I see. Yeah. Uh, I never been to this route tracker.
Yeah, it was massive. It was yeah, and torrenting in general was,
I guess
large, popular in Russia. But
is this the one? I have to literally ask. Like, are you seeing are you seeing the stream? Or
I am seeing the YouTube stream. You are on Reddit right now.
okay, yeah, it's route
Catching up.
tracker routetracker.org. Is
Yeah,
that
that's right. Yeah, that sounds about right. I don't remember exactly. It was many years, like at least like 12, 13 years since I. Yeah, yeah. I think that's what it looks like even back then. Wow,
eh?
nothing changes.
Yeah,
At
wow.
least some stability in the world.
Mm, okay, yeah. Yeah, so apparently this is the official uh, Microsoft.com, Google.com, Facebook.com now, like in Russia, basically.
Yeah,
Interesting.
pretty much.
And and Nintendo.com, where you can download your Pokemon Go's, I guess, or something. I don't know. So one other news that was happening this week. If you never heard about YouTube Vanced, it's now it's kind of too late because it's shutting down. Because
Yeah. No.
yeah, but this was a matter of time, pretty much, because this is the most popular way to get YouTube Premium for free, because this is like just an APK where you can block all the YouTube ads,
Yeah.
have background playing, even change the how YouTube looks on your phone. But this was only on Android, technically. But well, you can jailbreak your iPhone also if you want to, and then load it into onto your. But yeah, also smart TVs. By the way, YouTube Advanced was a huge deal. But yeah, it got way too big, way too fast. YouTube, Google was basically, okay, it's time to end this now. Because yeah, so Vanced has been discontinued in coming days. Where was the tweet? There is a tweet also. Yeah, here it is. Currently installed versions will work just fine until they become outdated in 2 years or so. So technically, it's not dead yet, but to shut down to yeah, it's there's some kind of a deadline already, but yeah, is there a deadline?
So that's something that isn't available on iOS, right?
Yeah, not
Well,
yeah, because iOS
yeah.
yeah has a more strict app store policy and stuff. So it's like, and it's not possible to load an APK, which is like a like an app to side load onto Android, for example, because Android is way more a little bit more open in that way, and you can load onto your Android phone stuff way more easier. But yeah, apparently so many people were doing it that Google was like, okay, it is time to end it. And this has been one of the biggest news from the Western media, I guess, because everything has to be now the Western media or the Eastern media or something. I don't know. Since we're like segmenting everything, it
Yeah.
can't be news anymore or something. I'm kidding.
Well, yeah. What is news?
Yeah,
There are many different angles which you
yeah,
can like
because
present news at this point.
yeah, exactly. News in Russia means absolutely something else.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
so that's that. And by the way, yeah, if you have a Ubisoft account, PSA, change your password because cybersecurity incident has happened and all your passwords are
Oh,
gone. And yeah, just go change your password because it's not secure anymore because hackers have your
damn Russians.
password. Yeah, who knows? Just a PSA basically. So one other bit of news is Tesla hikes car prices in the US. So yeah, because of the inflation, and
Yeah.
nickel is one of the metals that is especially being hit right now because Russia is one of the biggest exporters of nickel, which is
Ooh.
yeah,
Speaking of things that Russia actually exports that are useful.
yeah, and
So it's not just oil and gas, it's also nickel.
so a fairy tale. Yeah, exactly. Uh, so yeah, nickel is one of the biggest metals, I guess. Maybe one of the biggest. Yeah, so it's like going up very much. So yeah, Tesla cars will be way more expensive, and yeah, Model 3 per month.
Yeah.
The price was yeah, so it's like few thousand. It will be more. 417 yuan, which is the Chinese one. How do you pronounce it? Yuan or
I don't know.
yuan? I don't know. Okay. Yeah.
Yuan, perhaps.
Yeah. Anyway.
Or dollars.
Yeah.
Chinese dollars.
Yeah. Exactly. Russia is a gas station who pretends to be a country. Oh man. Yeah. That's a
Yeah.
that's a
Pretty
take.
much.
That's a take. So yeah, for now, I think that's for now for the news, and let's do the meme break. this week. Oh yeah.
Before we do the meme break, I wanted
Oh
to
yeah.
comment with the peace treaty
Oh.
that is allegedly being signed, and whether Ukraine is gonna, you know, what was it? Ukraine? Yeah, stop the war too easy. My understanding is that at this point, Ukraine is kind of willing to forego the idea of joining a NATO in the
Mm-hmm.
future
Okay.
because everything that happened, basically, our government are like, with everything that happened and the fact that NATO has been, no, kind of very distant from it,
Mm-hmm.
understandably, but
Well, yeah, they just don't want a third
yeah, yeah, yeah,
world war, basically. Yeah. So.
yeah. So they basically like, NATO doesn't really want Ukraine to join NATO, even though they say that the doors are opened, but like they aren't really opened because
Mm-hmm.
there hasn't been any real progress in the, not even like recently, but like over the years since Ukraine decided that they want to join NATO. There has been a lot of progress in that direction.
Yes.
So the angle right now is that
Thank you, Mikhail.
Ukraine is actually,
Yeah. Sorry.
yes, break. That Ukraine is going to basically look for other countries to essentially create some sort of like defensive alliance with.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure, but recently Polish, Czech, and Slovenian prime ministers were visiting. Actually, yesterday, they
Mm-hmm.
were
Oh
visiting
yeah.
Kiev.
I saw
And
that. I saw that.
negotiating
Yeah.
something. I wouldn't be surprised that among other things, maybe they were discussing that. So
Mm.
my understanding is, and this is my kind of educated guess, right? Is
Sorry.
that
You're breaking up. Sorry.
yeah, I was going to make an educated guess about how this is going to end.
Yeah.
So um, it will be like in this agreement that Ukraine is not going to be a NATO member. And basically, this will allow um, so basically put into present what happened in Ukraine as like the victory for Russia, basically, in a way. You know, he'll go and be like, because like he isn't really convincing anybody other than his own people at this point, So like all these like speeches and declarations and stuff that they do, like Putin himself or like his other like, the top of the Russian political establishment. Um, they they will say like, oh, okay, our goals were achieved, and therefore the operation that they called is over. So therefore we are great and we're going to leave. But yeah, I don't know how well it's going to work because my understanding is that Ukraine has a very concrete certain demands for Russia in this scenario. For
Mm-hmm.
example, giving back the territories that they took,
Yeah.
which may or may not include Crimea. I'm not sure about that.
Yeah.
For sure, all of them best, including those republics that they made. So we'll see how that works. And reparations.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, from Russia, the estimated damage that was already done to like infrastructure and such is like $600 billion.
Mm-hmm.
So my understanding is they want to like demand basically like $1 trillion reparations for rebuilding Ukraine, for compensating families of people and soldiers who died in the process, and so on and so forth.
Yeah.
So we'll see how willing Russians will be to go on for that. Ukraine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, well, nobody wanted a war with Russia. That's the thing. Ukraine also didn't want to fight a war with Russia. You know, that wasn't on
Yeah.
the agenda. Even the Russians like to say that, like, if we didn't attack Ukraine, 12 hours later, they would attack Moscow. Sure, yeah, that's yeah,
Mm.
that's something that was going to happen. 100% sure, no reparations from Russia. Yeah, I don't think that's possible though,
Yeah.
because like
Yeah.
they are losing the war, even though they can pretend that they are winning and
Oh
try to
yeah.
convince their people that they are winning.
Oh, they
But
will.
like,
They will convince them. Well,
yeah,
well, at least the ones who are listening to the propaganda. So.
yeah, exactly. But like, you know, as a matter of fact, they are going to lose the war. It's just a matter of time. But reparations will come. Uh,
Well, I
people are
feel like
saying that.
I feel like they already lost the war basically, since because of the what they have to like gain from the war. They lost basically most of the stuff that they wanted to gain anyway. Like if the in terms of like monetary and financially basically, if they wanted to
Yeah,
gain any financial, like all the sanctions and all the countries that are not doing business anymore, and billions and billions and billions of that they're not receiving anymore after this whole thing. This was yeah. Anyway,
Ukraine needed to join into that. Wait, huh? Now Estonia also doesn't have any chance to. What do you mean Estonia is already in NATO?
right now also Estonia don't have any chance to join NATO. What do you mean? Estonia is in the NATO.
Yeah,
Uh,
I don't understand.
I don't
But yeah, I
get
guess
it.
I guess there is an element of truth in that. Like the window of opportunity maybe has already gone, and NATO doesn't accept countries that have territorial disputes with other countries. Therefore, you know what Ukraine has with Russia.
Mm,
So yeah, so like the NATO membership for the foreseeable couple of decades is off the table. So that's the idea, kind of, is that Ukraine will basically give up like the idea of joining NATO and instead will focus on strengthening its own capabilities themselves. So that is indeed. If we haven't joined in 2004, okay, yeah, yeah.
yeah. Anyway, okay. Let's do the meme break now, I guess.
Environment for these things, Right now, there is no environment that is conducive to Ukraine joining NATO.
Yeah.
But I think there is a very good environment for Ukraine pushing to join the European Union
Mm-hmm.
in like all the events that are happening.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
I think it's going to happen soonish,
Yeah. Hopefully.
maybe
Uh,
in a few years, 2 3 years maybe.
mm, wouldn't have any. Okay. Uh, yeah. So I just wanted to show this picture. Basically, most of the people probably have already saw this, but yeah, this is basically I don't know, funny. Uh,
I need to catch up with the stream.
yeah, even Finland
I
may
try
get
not to, not
problems.
not to touch anything, so I wouldn't upset even more the hackers. Oh,
Yeah.
oh yeah, yeah. The pictures already shared. Just yes.
Yeah, maybe if we do like a okay, I will do like an audio call. Maybe the video is too much for today. Let's try the audio call, right? On Discord.
Uh
I mean.
oh You want me to turn off the camera thing?
Uh
I mean, we can. Can you just then switch the scene?
Yeah, I guess.
Let's try that. Sure. Let's see if it goes. Sure, the hamster should be enough to have what you should at least.
Oh, damn it. Maybe this will be a little bit better. Oh, maybe. Oh, I still have the. Can I make your face here? Okay. Yeah. Okay. You have seen the picture. I assume then.
Yeah. I'm seeing it right now. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, please still that fun.
Oh man, still going on. Okay. For Stone, yeah. Okay, and okay, let's do this one also for today. The Batman kind of. I feel like
Oh yeah, the Batman movie is out. I'd like to watch this.
the new Batman movie of 2025. Looking forward to it. I don't know. So Ukraine even haven't started it for its journey. Took 10 years. Yeah, I don't know.
That's not necessarily true, honestly. There are a lot of areas
I,
in which Ukraine is basically kind of integrated in, like, well, not 100%, but like,
mm-hmm.
you know, energy sector basically is now integrated with the EU energy network
Mm-hmm.
market, the free market
Yeah.
agreement that Ukraine signed.
Mm-hmm.
Um, the thing that when Ukraine got the visa-free regime with the EU, basically, for all intents and purposes, Ukraine is kind of part of Schengen area, minus the actual official sort of like recognition of that. So yeah, I mean, I'm forecasting that, and like we also need to understand that like after it's all over and to change laws, certainly, yeah, definitely, a lot of that needs to
Mm-hmm.
happen. But I also feel like there's going to be massive sort of like a wave of this sort of like inspiration for Ukrainian politicians and such to do that after the war is over.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's gonna, like the end of the war is gonna it's gonna be like a big deal. Like Estonia didn't fight a war to become a European Union country.
Yeah.
I feel like it's going to take a certain amount of years.
Oh yeah.
Not 10 though. I don't think 10 is. No, I don't think so.
Okay. What's your prediction?
Let's
What do you
see.
think?
Ukraine is going to be celebrating 35 years of independence in 2026. 4 years
Okay.
from now. Yeah, yeah. I think it would be like a symbolic moment. I feel like that would be a thing. Because you have to also understand that not all the EU countries went to European Union when they were fully and completely ready to do so.
Mm-hmm.
Not everybody likes that, but like countries like Bulgaria and Romania
Yeah.
didn't comply with all the necessary things
Oh yeah.
to be European Union countries, but they became in 2008, I want to say,
Mm-hmm.
I believe, because
Okay.
of the situation that happened in Georgia. Political environment had a lot to do with that. So I would say 2026. You can quote me on that. In the year 2026 is the
Okay.
year when Ukraine joins the European Union.
Okay. So we'll see who's right, I guess then. Either
Yes.
TekTok 4 years, that would be maybe 200 tech talks. So the tech talk number
I mean, of course, we're going to be
225,
doing. Yeah, of course, yeah.
or the tech talk in 10 years, that would be
You should also put the date in
some
the
kind of
title
a
of this episode. Like, oh, we're
the,
calling when Ukraine will join European Union, so we
yeah,
can get like thousands of thousands of views.
yeah. So
Uh,
or 10 years would be TekTok number 600 something maybe.
yeah, it's gonna be a mature show.
Oh man, can you imagine 10 years of TekTok? Yeah. Anyway, so oh, I just almost forgot to show this picture also, because that's what we're gonna miss from the Instagram, because the Russian Instagrammers cannot show their bodies on Instagram anymore, and
No
I feel
way.
yeah, and I feel like this picture made me like, yeah, I know what you mean by those trucks, kind of
I'm
funny
still catching up with the
anime.
stream.
Okay, but
Ukraine is
yeah,
too corrupt to get fascinating. Sure.
yeah,
I feel like we're all underestimating the impact that specifically. Okay, I'm going to go on a conspiracy theory. Not conspiracy theory, but like I think we're underestimating a little bit the role of like individual people in this whole story. And I
okay,
feel like after the war is over, I think
mm-hmm.
Zelensky is going to become this sort of like the same way that he kind of became a
Oh,
catalyst for the country to like
mm-hmm.
basically, there is an alternate reality scenario where Ukraine falls in 3 days and Zelensky flees the country and it's all over in a week, the way the Russians planned. But like it didn't happen. So I feel like in the same way that like he managed to rally people around him, including politicians who are corrupt,
Mm-hmm.
as we are discussing here. But those same people who I would expect just like bail in the first days and be like, I'm out, see ya. They all stick around. Well, like 95% of those people stick around and they're doing the work they're supposed to be doing during the wartime. I feel like in a similar way, I mean, after the war is over, he's going to become this kind of catalyst for politicians to just kind of get their shit together and work in the upcoming years. So,
Mm.
but like Estonia didn't have this kind of person when they were integrating in the EU um, in the 90s, and there are very
Mm.
few people in like not just EU, like in history, who have this kind of like gravitas that he's having right now. I'm completely convinced that like if he survives the war and stays president for the foreseeable future, let's say for another term, I think he's going to be like the Churchill level of like politician in the world history.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Not just for Ukraine, but like in the global sense. So yeah, so I think that he's going to have major effect.
Yes. Uh. Yeah. And there's one other picture for you, especially on the stream right now.
I'm gonna try to donate to Twitch.
Oh. Did you close the stream or?
I know,
Oh.
I didn't have it opened. I only had the
Oh.
YouTube one open, so I wouldn't upset the
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
the uh the
The
hamsters.
Discord.
Is that what I'm looking at? Oh, I can't wait.
The.
I
Oh,
can't read the.
oh, it's just swear words.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But yeah. Anyway.
That actually wasn't my experience with Elden Ring. So, I mean, it's a difficult game like any other game,
Hmm. Okay.
it has a lot of like avenues in which you can approach the game and like
Mm-hmm.
many ways for you to get stronger. So like at any point that I was like stuck at and frustrated and didn't couldn't like whatever beat the boss or something,
Yeah.
I was just you know just go somewhere else and do something else, and then like an hour later you can come back and just beat it. So that was my experience so far.
Okay.
I didn't have a lot of time to play it, fortunately. I beat the first major area in the game and the first like the big boss of the first big boss of the game.
The first. Okay, you beat the first boss after the game.
No,
Okay.
I beat a lot of bosses, but like the first
Okay.
like From Software games always have like bosses and also like the bosses. So I beat the first the
Mm.
boss, and yeah,
Okay.
it's excellent so far.
Yeah.
Yeah, still the best open world game that I've ever played, and we'll see.
Yeah.
About like if it's different from Bloodborne. We get joining day to know sooner than 10 years. I don't know what
Yeah.
these words mean.
Okay. Let's. I'm just quickly mentioning music now.
Ooh.
New music out from yeah, a bunch of people actually. So the one I want to highlight. Where was it? Stereophonics. Yeah, this was where. Yeah, Brian Adams has a new album out, which is like, what? Okay, the old guy is still doing some music, but the one I wanted to show is actually Father John Misty. Oh, yeah, here it is. Which the album comes out later, but there's some songs already out from this album. Uh, it's really, this is my latest discovery basically. So Father John Misty is a indie rock basically. I would say is like folk rock, indie rock, folk
Yeah.
indie rock is the main genre of this band. But the album is called Goodbye, Mr. Blue. Well, okay, the song is. Yeah, okay, the single is Goodbye, Mr. Blue, and I really like this. And okay, I will just play for a quick second here. So it's very. Melissa said it's kind of country almost a little, which is like interesting. But this is very different from the other stuff he's basically has done so far, but it's like very soft
Big news came
soft rock
while
and
we were talking.
country. Okay, yeah,
I'm sorry.
please.
So Ukraine was I don't know.
Yes,
National Criminal Court of United Nations about
can you send me the link or?
it's in Ukrainian. I don't have the news. It's Ukrainian news.
Okay.
About war crimes, the crime of genocide, and so on and so forth. And yeah, the court has ruled in favor of Ukraine, basically.
Okay. Mm, that Russia
Uh,
is guilty.
yeah. Guilty in well, there's probably gonna be a lot more different like hearings about the actual specific war crimes and who is responsible. But
Mm-hmm.
basically, what happens is that it's a legally binding, like it's like the highest whatever
Mm-hmm.
jurisdiction of the court, and like all UN members. No, they. All the countries in the world are UN members. I'm not sure. Maybe there is like a couple who don't care about that, but of course, Russia is. And yeah, so the court ruled immediately that Russia needs to basically stop the war and withdraw the troops and such, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Mm, yeah.
Yeah.
So 13 out of 15 judges
Yeah. We'll see how it turns out.
were Russia and China. Fucking China also.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so it's kind of a big deal. I don't know. Russia is known for like ignoring legally binding things. So, U.S. Congress announced Putin war criminal. That also happened, yes.
Yeah. Okay. I condemns.
Happening. My understanding also about negotiations very quickly mentioned that my understanding is that negotiations for like settlement after war is happening in like a wider context than just like Ukraine and Russia and how it's going to play out between two countries. My understanding is that. So, you know, like Americans aren't, of course, negotiating directly in negotiations, but or like European Union or something.
Mm-hmm.
But like more stuff is happening that we don't know about because well, it's not allowed to disclose details of negotiations until they're over. Sorry. So yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I guess that's.
Oh, I
Uh.
started watching an anime.
Oh. Okay. Yeah.
It's not a new anime. I think it's already over. I think it's called Attack on Titan. Probably people should know about it.
Hmm.
It's kind of like a mainstream anime. Very that. Um. Yeah, it's very good. It's like an adult anime, you know, for like 18 plus people. I feel like. Very gory, very gruesome, very dramatic. Very interesting to watch. You know, since these all events started to happen, and you know, since all this became so much more real. You know, like war and like things that happen during war. Many different plot points in many different media started to have a completely different sense to me. So the point of the anime is that like a country, a nation of people live in this secluded area somewhere. I don't know where in the world, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they build them around themselves, basically, like literally around, like in a round circle, walls that would protect them from the outer danger. And the event that starts the story of the anime is that like the walls are shattered, like they're being overrun by like an overwhelming force of like oh, I'm not gonna spoil what happens, but like the overwhelming force of like attackers basically.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like watching this and I was like, hmm, it you know it hits differently. It hits differently.
Yeah. Very. Very. Uh. And I.
Lots of different shirts
And
and
then.
like
Will I lie to you? Okay. Um. Yeah. Okay. Oh. You sent a link also probably. I hope this is a. Oh yeah. Okay. You sent the channel link. Very good. Okay. What is this? I'm not sure. Will I lie to you? Uh. Interesting. Yeah, I have to check it out. Looks very British. I feel like.
yeah, looks very British.
Is it from Britain? Probably from Britain. Doesn't say. Okay.
He just said I found a British comedy show.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's I missed that. Comedians talk stories and other teams must tell it. It's liar true. It TV panel show. Yeah. Okay. That could be interesting to me. I don't know. So yeah, that the title is well picked for this show. I feel like when this is the plot, if somebody tells a story and you have to, it's BBC, so it's big black cock. No, I'm kidding. There are no black people in this. Kidding. Anyway, yeah, I have to check it out. This might be fun. I do my majority of TV shows also on YouTube. Very funny. Yeah, for me, I haven't, yeah, haven't had time to watch anything because things are just not so over here. So it's like, yeah, my brother is visiting for over, like, yeah, he's lives in Germany, but yeah, he's right now here. So it's every day
Oh,
we're doing something together. So it's
yeah,
yeah, so we're and
yeah.
he will go this Friday back to Germany, and I won't be seeing him probably for the next 3 years again. So because that's how long every 3 years I guess he visits or something like that. So it's like
Mm,
yeah. Anyway,
my goodness. Speaking of visiting, I've been trying to go to Ukraine for so many years at this point, and this
mm-hmm.
this time I'm also not going to be able to do that.
Well,
Uh, this April I was going to come for my vacation. So not gonna happen. Ugh. Well,
yeah. Well, it's like
first Corona
if the
or
lit
what's next? What is the next thing that can happen that would
sorry
truly prevent me from going?
sorry I didn't hear.
At first, Corona happened multiple times,
Oh
so I
yeah,
couldn't come.
yeah, yeah,
Now war. What's next? What's next on
yeah.
the list?
But they're literally the roads are like destroyed right now, so it's like
Yeah, you can't
what?
fly to Ukraine right now, of course.
Yeah,
It's just not possible.
yeah. It's I don't know. I guess yeah. All the maybe the people will visit you here.
But
That's a possibility actually.
I feel like soonish it's going to be over. I have
Yeah,
a gut feeling, if you will.
yeah. Uh, but yeah, but the only thing I have possibly squeezed into has been Cyberpunk for me. It's
Ooh. Oh,
yeah,
Morris,
I
by the way, finished the game.
yeah I finished it also. Um, as of right now, I'm just wanted to see what are the extra mini side quests that are in the city, and I'm
Yeah,
just maxing out the thing. My conclusion for this game, it's very good. I really like this game. The
yeah,
only disappointing part for me, well, two disappointing parts. The one disappointing part is that I guess it doesn't really matter when you choose, like when you start the game, then you can choose either a nomad or uh, like a entrepreneur type of character, or
Corpo, Nomad,
sorry,
Corpo. Was it
sorry, I didn't hear.
Corpo?
Corpo, yeah, Corpo.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, you're right. And the third one was Street Kid.
yeah,
Street Kid. Yeah, and yes, the cutscenes are different in the beginning, but you will. So it's either the first 15 to 30 minutes are different, but you will land
yeah.
in the same place with the same people and doing the same missions again. And and the main difference is like you have some dialogue options throughout the game a little bit different,
Yeah,
and that's it. So I was really looking forward to playing Corpo and the Street Kid also. There's no point. There's
mm,
absolutely no point. The missions are, well, it makes sense that the missions are the same. I just hoped it would be, I don't know, somehow a little bit different, but yeah, I guess that's enough.
yeah. Morris had a similar criticism for it as well.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, and he also said that like there are some gangs that are like controlling different parts of the city, but like nothing really happens with them. Like they aren't really like an important part of the game. It's just that like they
Yeah.
are. He said that.
Yeah. I feel like the ending, without spoiling it, was impactful. Is that a
Okay.
right? Yeah. Well, I feel like, yeah, you when you get to the end, you really have to. It makes the ending different, which is kind of nice because
Yeah.
you have different options to choose from, and they will all result in a different ending, which is,
Yeah.
and they have put effort into the ending. I can tell, so that's the good
Yeah.
part. But yeah, the replayability is kind of a downside for me.
Hmm.
All the side
But how much time
missions,
did
70
you spend?
hours
Oh, that's like
or 75 as of right now. But I'm for the past 20 hours, I've been just min maxing, like doing all the extra stuff that is not that exciting, but I just wanted to see what's out there still.
okay. That's
Yeah,
plenty. That's pretty long time.
so I feel I finished the game in like 55 hours or so, or like 60 or something like that. So, or maybe 50 even. I tried two different endings, and
Yeah.
yeah, pretty different. Kind of cool. Anyway, maybe at some point I will play the corpo or the street kid in the future somewhere when I'm replaying the game. But as of
Yeah.
right now, yeah. And there's one glitch with one mission that I cannot finish because one person is not. I cannot start to talk with him basically
Okay.
to get on with the mission, which is like kind of frustrating. Anyway, doesn't matter. Yeah. So
Yeah. Maurice said that he really liked the game.
yeah,
The
I really like the
story,
game also.
everything.
Hmm.
He said that like the best part of the game, which is kind of what CDPR had in the previous games, is like they do a good job at like filling the world with like meaning, filling the world with like lore, but also applying this lore to the actual world building, So like the side
Yeah.
stuff, the side content that gives a
Hmm.
lot of more context for like what happens in the main story. And I feel like that's been the case with The Witcher as well. The
Yeah.
side content has been also good, and yeah, I mean it's kind of important for an RPG.
That's fair. Yeah. They
I'll play this game at some point. I promise. I promise.
yeah. I really like the hacking part also. That's a kind of
The
a
hacking, yeah,
the hacking part is kind of a unique. It's not just another GTA 5 because
yeah,
of this. I feel like it's the whole hacking world is kind of cool, and you can really strategize more. So you're not going in with just with a gun or something, basically,
hmm.
and you
It
can
has come to my attention that you can use dildos as weapons in the game.
yeah.
So my plan for my playthrough was to go full on orc mode, like a melee-based build with maybe like shotguns for ranged attacks, and just smack people around with dildos. That's like
Yeah,
my vision for my character right now.
yeah,
Just
that
orc Loktarogar mode.
that's a good vision. That's a you
I
you
don't know if
should
it's
you should develop games.
I don't know if it's viable because like Asian games, these kind of meme builds are usually not very good, but maybe just play like the easiest difficulties and just smack people with dildos, and that will be my playthrough.
Yeah, fair
Because I've
enough.
seen the combat and like
Mm-hmm.
it's fine from what I've seen, but it's not like amazing. And like
Yeah,
if I'm gonna spend 70 hours playing a game for the story,
you shouldn't.
like
Like
y-
50 is enough. 50 will.
yeah, no, yeah, I mean 50 is still a lot of time. Like
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
if it's like worth it for the story, sure. But like
Mm-hmm.
if the combat doesn't, it's the same with Witcher 3. Like I just cannot even like begin to describe how much I hate Witcher 3's combat. It's just really
Mm.
bad in my opinion. But like that's the thing, you have the story. That's like, you know, that's what people like about these games: the
Mm-hmm.
characters, the stories, the side stories, the world building.
Yeah.
So I can forgive mediocre combat in RPGs if it has other things going for it. So
Yeah, exactly. If it has some other things. Yeah. Yeah.
but people should play Elden Ring instead. Honestly,
Yes.
that's just
Elden
my
Ring,
opinion.
yeah, this seems to be the game right now. Like
Absolutely.
every single per-
I'm just like right now reflecting on other. I've always had like a hard time with open world games because they always, at certain point, they kind of start to tire me a little bit, and I don't like to be
Yeah.
tired of playing a video game. You know, that's just a
Mm-hmm.
antithetical to like the action of playing video games. You know,
Yeah,
uh,
it's not focused, right? So it's you
it's not
can
focused, yes. So the narrative always struggles, but the thing is that like there is very small amount of narrative in From Software games.
mm-hmm.
Like 95% of the game is just the basic lore on which everything's built.
Mm-hmm.
And then you kind of, as you go through the game, sort of contextually start to understand what's happening through small pieces of dialogue with people. Like, it's not like Cyberpunk when you have, like, okay, this is the thing, this is the quest, you go to here, and you finish the quest, kill someone or whatever, and you have another cutscene with the story. Like, nothing like that.
Yeah.
So it's you picking up different clues through environment, through items that you collect, through
Mm-hmm.
dialogue that you like, small pieces of dialogue that you exchange that you hear with like from bosses and like random NPCs that are very few usually in
Mm-hmm.
From Software games. So by the time you finish the game, you know, for the first time, you may not even have a clear, 100% clear understanding of what, you know, what it is that happened in the game. But then you have like an entire army of content creators on YouTube who like study for months lore
Mm-hmm.
and different items and then piece together the things that that they kind of like how they see the lore
Yeah.
of the game and how they see the story that happens while you're playing through the game, and then they piece it together and then make videos of it. There is like a 70 or 80 page book, or maybe even more than 80, maybe like a 100-page book that basically try sort of like um, codify like the main story of Bloodborne,
Mm.
and present it as like a story, you know,
Okay.
that makes
Yeah.
sense. And it's like, but it's very hard to like grasp that by playing the game, which is one of many reasons that makes the game so special. But yeah, like Elden Ring doesn't hire me yet, and yeah, it feels very fresh. And when I play it, so I
Mm-hmm.
told you that I finished the first area,
Yeah.
and then I got to like there was like a thing, and then I emerged into like the actual open world sort of thing. And it's like
Yeah.
overwhelming, but also exciting at the same point. I think last episode I said about how at a certain point open world games become just like the same. You know, they
Yeah.
become like less about the world and more about what you're doing, and like these
Yeah.
meaningless camps and towers and
Mm-hmm.
caravans or something. But like, you know, seeing this openness and like freedom to go like in many different directions and explore different corners of the map are actually amazing in Elden Ring, because you actually don't know what's going to be there, and
Yeah.
it's just very rare. I haven't had this feeling in other open world games, including like Breath of the Wild as well. Like, I haven't had that kind of feeling in Breath of the Wild.
Yep.
So yeah, it's very exciting. You
Yeah.
should play it. It's
Uh.
already sold like 12 million copies since it came
Yeah.
out,
This is
which is like a lot.
this is the game. The game right now.
Yeah.
So yeah, I I don't know yet. I'm playing with with the thought of maybe finishing Crosscode finally because I still haven't finished that.
Mhm.
But yeah, also
I mean,
Breath of the Wild is kind of on my radar. But yeah,
oh,
we'll
you
see.
have to have a Switch.
Yeah, there's some kind of
I
a,
guess you can emulate the Wii U version.
yeah, there's some kind of a I heard about like yeah emulating maybe the Switch games, but yeah, we'll see.
Hmm.
We'll see. I don't know. Yeah, the Switch. I'm more in the camp of Steam Deck, but yeah,
Yeah,
was,
yeah. Steam Deck is another thing here. I do have to compliment you though, like the fact that you stuck around and played through whatever, 75 hours of Cyberpunk.
that's honestly that's really surprising also to me because I'm
Yeah.
not a gamer technically, so it's like
Hmm.
there's so few games that I have like well only basically the last game that I really invested in some hours was like RuneScape or something. I don't know,
Hmm.
basically. So it's like yeah, I this was absolutely my one of my in the past 15 plus years one of the
Hmm.
well crosscode I don't know how many hours but yeah
That's
anyway
also like quite a long game, but yeah,
it is
cool.
yeah but yeah
Did you,
I'm becoming a gamer which is kind of weird.
well, I mean, yeah, it's kind of like a achievement to spend so much time playing video games. So
Yeah,
good for you. Like sticking with it and finishing.
yeah,
Good for you.
yeah. I was kind of hoping actually it would be a little bit longer. Yeah,
Okay.
that's the other disappointing part for me at least. That basically before you do the last main quest in Cyberpunk, it
Yeah.
will there was a text coming up like, by the way, at from this point on, you cannot finish the side quests anymore, but you can come back after you finish the main quest that you can finish them. So for me, that meant okay, I can do the main quest and then come back to the side quest as it is written here, but it meant the game ended. And I was kind of under the impression that the game is not completely finished when I'm done the main quest, but yeah, the game was completely finished. So
Can't you just like,
and credits roll and everything. So I was
yeah, but you can just like, can't you just like load to the point before the
yes,
last quest?
yeah, I can, but then it's like I the wording was a little misleading. I feel like
Mm. Yeah, that's a very common thing in like modern games. This like point of no return
yeah, the point of
warning.
yeah, the point of no return. It's a very nice message that absolutely should be there, but it should say somehow like, by the way, you. Oh, yeah, I know what they mean in terms of like, yeah, you will finish the game after this point, but you can't really say that, or can you? Because it's kind of spoiler also. So it's
I
like,
I guess, but it is a very common thing
yeah, because
in games right now.
yeah, and as a non-gamer, I had no idea, and I was kind of disappointed because after that, doing the side quests felt kind of empty,
Hmm.
and I was kind of disappointed in because I was doing the side quest. Yeah, I know what's coming, so it's like no point of doing these mini side quests anymore. So the game is kind of ruined for me, and yeah, so that's how I felt basically, which was kind of weird. But yeah, if I would be a hardcore gamer, then I would absolutely knew that this message means that, by the way, from this point on, the game is done and credits roll, and so you better do all the side quests that you really wanted to do before the very finish.
Yeah.
I would definitely would have done that, but
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
That's basically what that
anyway,
means. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. I anyway,
Well, now you know. So next time you commit to finishing
yeah,
a game,
yeah,
you wanna.
exactly.
It's not. Well, I guess it's not in every single game that happens, but like
Yeah,
in
yeah,
an RPG, definitely, yeah, you can expect.
yeah, yeah. I guess so. Now I know. Anyway,
Like maybe evening fever-ish
yeah, okay.
time to wrap
I
up.
feel like, yeah, wrap up. TV shows, games, movie.
Attack on
Eh?
Titan, good
Sorry.
stuff. Another thing, I just said Attack on Titan,
Yeah, Attack on
good
Titan.
good anime.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of people getting cut in half by thing.
Okay. Yeah. I feel like your internet got better somehow, or something, or something changed. I don't know. The voice is not cutting out anymore. Something changed.
Maybe just yeah. I don't really know.
I don't know what happened.
I stopped trying to figure out the
Yeah.
universe of internets and internet
Yeah.
hamsters.
Yeah. Exactly. Oh yeah.
But yeah,
But yeah, I guess that's the new reality we have to like. The gamer dream. We are living the gamer dream because there is no point of going out to spend record highs of gasoline money for the car and or any other, like, I don't know. There's so many costs that are going up right now that it's just better to stay home and play games.
yeah, totally.
I Yeah. Oh man, and COVID, of course, because yeah, this is still happening. But yeah,
Yep, sure is.
yeah, I hope you get better and you both get better and yeah.
Oh yeah, I need to wake up Morris actually.
Oh my god,
He's gonna
Lotus
he's
film
gonna
is still here. Oh, he needs to what?
no wake up because he's gonna stay like up all night.
Ah,
So yeah, he wanted to sleep for like 2 hours, and I promised to wake him up.
okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Downloading Windows 11. Yeah. By the way, Lotus Film, if you're not aware, that messed with Kyrylo's internet. Yeah, that Lotus Film was downloading Windows 11. That was the whole problem of our stream so far. By the way, Windows 11 Pro will be soon only possible to activate with a Microsoft Online account, which is kind of bad, and that's why you should upgrade to Windows 11.
Yeah.
And yeah, I have done most of my main computers to Windows 11, so it's like I want to have local accounts and not connected Microsoft accounts, because if anybody hacks into my accounts, then it's like, yes, they got all my information from every computer that is connected to my Microsoft account, which is kind of bad.
Yeah.
You should do that, Lotus Film, yeah. So, okay. I guess that's it for now. I can activate it. I don't know what active. Yeah. Yeah, without internet, you can do Windows 11 Pro locally right now. Well, yeah, if you have a Microsoft account, you can do all of the Windows things. I'm saying, like, if you don't want to do the Microsoft account one, then you can do only the local one only for a few weeks, months. I don't know exactly when Microsoft will block you from the local account, even on Windows 11 Pro, because that's the only account you can have locally. Anyway, that's enough from us for this week, and we'll see you again next week, probably, hopefully, maybe with some more videos and less cutouts of the stream, and
Hopefully, yeah.
better everything, better
Can we
health,
think what's happening?
better news,
Yeah. Better everything.
better news about the world, and yes, let's stay hopeful, because that's the best thing you can do. And yeah, go help out fellow Ukrainians if you can. And
I suppose at this point it more sense to maybe donate to some humanitarian
yeah,
aspects, not military. Or
yeah. And we're gonna see you again next week.
definitely.
All right. Thank you
Yeah,
for
I'm
sticking with
waiting,
us.
everyone.
Yeah, Kyrylo is waiting as of right now, and we'll see you again very soon. All right. I will take care of my baby now.
Yes.
Yes, crying all the time.
Bye, everybody.
All
I'm
right.
waving. You can't see, but I'm waving.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining.
Thanks for joining,
Watching.
and let's keep up the 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 Western news, I guess, not the Eastern news, not the propaganda news, and let's cut through the bullshit. All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Stop being streaming.